Hi everyone, for anyone that's new here, I'm Fraser and I've been travelling mostly on cruise ships for the last couple of years. Now, in that time, I've cruised with 7 different cruise lines on a number of different ships, and hopefully this channel can help you with the realisation that there really is a cruise ship and a cruise line for absolutely everybody. You just have to find it. Now, right now, I'm on board Discovery Princess, which is the newest ship in the Princess Cruises fleet. And if you've been watching my other videos, you'll have seen some vlogs, you'll have seen some other room tours. And today, I'm going to give you a tour of what they call a premium balcony cabin. Now, if you're looking to cruise with Princess, you've got 5 different types of category of room that you can pick from. So first off, you've got an inside, which, without insulting anyone's intelligence, means that you're on the inside of the ship, so you have no window, so you're across the corridor from where we are right now. Second, you've got an outside or an ocean view cabin, which essentially means that you've got a window, so you can't go out of that window, but you can at least see the ocean. Next up, you've got a balcony, which typically that will come as a standard balcony or a deluxe balcony, so we'll look at that today. After that, you can move into the mini suite category. So mini suites are relatively new for a lot of cruise lines in the industry right now, and that essentially, you'll see another video of that, but it essentially gives you a room pretty similar to what we're in now, but it's just a bit longer and you've got a bit more living space. So I'll link the video, a tour to that, in the description. And then finally, you've got what Princess would have as their sort of top end accommodation, which is their suite category. So as I say, today we're looking around a deluxe balcony. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you do find this useful, I would massively appreciate if you would click that button, which should be maybe here, but somewhere underneath this video. It really does help to bring more content to you guys from more ships, and it's totally free of charge for you to do it. While you're here, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, I guess without further ado, let me show you around this room. Okay, so the room that we're going to have a look round today is cabin D615, which is up on deck 9 of the ship. Now, the reason why that room starts with a D, if you've seen my other cabin videos, you'll have seen that there are some other cruise lines that like to name and number the decks of the ship. So in this case, Princess have deck 9 labelled as a Dolphin Deck, so therefore D615. Now, going into the cabin, first of all, the first thing you get to is this walk-in wardrobe on the right-hand side. Now, we're going to come back to that because famously, I quite like to have a bit of a moan about that, but I might have just changed my opinion on it actually. But coming into the room, look, fairly standard layout. You've got the bed on the right-hand side, you've got your bedside lamps, couple of lights above the bed, and then over here you've got your kind of more social area. So you've got a workstation on the left, or I guess you could use that for makeup and stuff. And then you've got a sofa, which could also be like a sofa bed on the other side. Now, the colours that they've used in this cabin I think are excellent, and do you know what makes it feel like a much bigger cabin than what it actually is? Moving over to this side of the room, you have got this little workstation set up, so you've got your water and stuff that you can have on top with your phone. Drawer at the top, you've got your hairdryer in there, and then as you move under that, you've then got a fridge, which would serve as your minibar. Now, my top tip for in here is always, like, on day 1 of your cruise, if you're on a drinks package, get that full of water, and it just makes life so much easier as you go through. Now, over on this side of the cabin, you've got your bedside tables with your little USB ports under the lamps, and then you've got 2 pretty deep drawers, but not too much to talk about, and they click shut, so that when you're at sea, they're not going to be flying open and waking you up in the middle of the night. Now, one of my pet hates on a cruise actually is when I'm lying in bed and the TV, I can hardly see it because it's over by the sofa. So this layout of cabin works so well for me, but I can completely appreciate why it might annoy some people sitting on the sofa having to kind of crick their neck to look at the TV. But hey, first world problems. You've then got your aircon over here, so it's one of those hotter or colder ones. It's not one that you can turn off. So on some of the older ships, I can get really ratty with that, but on here it was nice and quiet, which was perfect. And then you've got a full-length mirror here, which, as a guy, I don't really need that, but I can completely appreciate why some people would need more than just a bathroom mirror. Right, here we go, buckle up, we're going to talk about the wardrobe. So, over here, this historically has been my most hated thing about these rooms, but do you know what, on the cruise this time, I genuinely think as long as you keep it clean, as long as you keep it tidy, this area is absolutely great for storing. literally everything that you travel with. Historically, I found it really difficult to keep tidy, but once you've got a process in place, it works. You've also got bathrobes in here, but if they're not in your cabin when you get there, all you have to do with Princess is just jump on the TV, go into, I think it's stateroom amenities, and then you can order them on there. And then going into the bathroom, I actually really enjoyed the bathrooms on these, on this ship. There's just loads of storage. I really enjoyed it. Water pressure was brilliant. And then in the shower, you've got the usual washing line. I was a little bit worried they might have done away with that on the newer ships, but it was great to see that's still there. And then you've got shampoo and shower gel here as well, which actually, if you're looking for advice, I thought it was decent quality, so I wouldn't stress about remembering to bring your own. Okay, so question that gets asked all the time: what plugs do I need to bring? So you've got a USB on either side of the bed, and that's integrated with the lamps. And then over here, you've got a couple of US plugs and also a couple of European plugs. So hopefully you've got plenty here, but just remember to bring your adapters, especially if you're cruising from the UK. Now moving out here, we actually got a pretty good day to film this, thankfully, but Deck 9 on Discovery Princess is a deck above the lifeboats, so you can see here that if you were to be any lower down, you'd probably be looking directly at a lifeboat. Now, it's not an issue because down there I would imagine they're being sold as obstructed balconies, but up here, I think actually your view here is fantastic, so you've got nothing to worry about. But hey, hopefully that's given you a bit of a feel for what a balcony cabin looks like on Discovery Princess, which is one of the newest ships from Princess Cruises. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, I would love it if you'd give it a thumbs up and also think about subscribing to the channel. And while you're here, please feel free to check out my other content. So we've got vlogs from this cruise, and we've also got room tours from about 4 other cabins, so feel free to check them out as well, that would be great. But for now, look, thank you so much for watching as always, and I will catch up with you soon. Thanks, bye.